Discovery helps you to automatically bring servers, network devices, domain controllers, and accounts into the privileged access service so you can begin the process of securing and managing them centrally. Discovery doesn't have to be a broad blanket process, however, i.e., you can create discovery profiles, each one different in terms of where they look for such assets, what kind of assets they should focus on, and what to do with them once discovered. Here in the Discovery menu, I'm going to create 3 different types of discovery profiles and then execute one of them to show you the outcome. First, in Systems and Accounts, we can scan Active Directory to discover systems joined to it, Windows, Linux, or Unix, along with other things such as domain accounts, local accounts, services, and scheduled tasks. Second, also in Systems and Accounts, we can do a network scan to discover servers that are not joined to AD. We can discover network devices and again things like local accounts and services. Finally, in the Alternate Accounts submenu, we can create profiles to discover alternate accounts, also known as -A accounts. These are in AD, and we can automatically associate them with the administrative users who own them. Let's begin with a couple of configuration settings we need for these discoveries to work. In Domains, you'll select your AD domain, and you'll give yourself permission to add domain accounts to the Privileged Access Service. Finally, in the policy for the domain controller, you'll need to enable automatic account maintenance using administrative account. Okay, with that done, let's now create a policy to discover alternate accounts. The key here is to give the discovery engine appropriate search criteria in the form of a search pattern. In this example, an alternate account for a user consists of the same user ID with a -A extension. Now you would adjust this pattern to match your own naming convention. My alternate accounts are all stored inside a specific OU called IT, so I can constrain my search scope to that. So that's all you need for this profile. Let's move now to an AD scanning profile. The key here is to select a domain account for the Discovery engine so that it can use it to probe for things like accounts and services within the discovered systems. I'll set the search scope to the top level of the domain, and finally I can select the type of system to include. In the Actions submenu, I'm also going to check a box to discover local accounts, services, scheduled tasks, and IIS application pools. There we go. Now we have a discovery profile to scan Active Directory. Finally, let's set up a profile to scan the network for systems that are not joined to AD. The key here is to tell the engine where in the network to look, a specific IP address, a subnet, or an IP address range. As you see, we can also constrain the scan to specific server and network device types. Now that you've seen how to create profiles, let's just pick one and run it. We'll choose the alternate account profile. In the Actions menu, let's run the discovery profile by clicking Run. The status has changed to Ready, so let's now check the history. We can see from this that 6 accounts were discovered, and all 6 are strongly matched, i.e., the Discovery engine was able to associate them with their actual owner with a very high degree of probability. In the Discovered Accounts submenu, we see the actual accounts along with the proposed owner. So at this point, we can select any of these or all of them and click the Commit Matched button to finalize those associations.